Whenever I demonstrate the Switchamajig IR to people, they get excited about the way it helps people with disabilities control their world. But I often get asked how much work it is to set up the product, so this video walks you through the steps. One thing I want to state up front is that while I built the product to help people with disabilities be independent, the product setup is not very accessible, so you may need some assistance to get started. I want to start at the beginning here. So here we are opening the box. The box contains a quick start guide, which you'll want to read carefully, as well as some packing material. Then there's the Switchamajig IR itself. There's also a USB cable and a power supply with a bag full of connectors that'll let it work anywhere in the world. You want to select which of those connectors is going to work for your region. I'm in the United States, so I'll pick the one for the US, and it snaps right into the power supply. The Switchamajig IR uses Wi-Fi, so our first step is to get it to join your home Wi-Fi network. To do that, we'll use either a Windows or a Mac computer. In this video, I'll use my Mac. Start a browser and go to switchamajig.com. Go to the IR support page where you'll find download instructions. I'm just opening the file from the browser's downloads. Unless you move to a new Wi-Fi network, you'll never need to run this program again. The file is a disk image. Open it and you'll see the IR install program. When you run the program, the first thing it does is install a driver to talk to the IR. You need to enter an administrator password and then watch the rainbow spinner for a minute or two. I'll just skip ahead to the end of that part. After the driver is installed, the program starts looking for an IR system. Use the USB cable to connect the IR to the computer. The program should then find it in seconds. I have occasionally had to unplug, quit the program, start it again, and then plug the IR in a second time, but hopefully you won't need to do that. Once it's found it, you hit continue twice, and then the IR scans for Wi-Fi networks. When it's done, select the network you want, enter your password, and click continue. After the IR tests the network settings, save them, and then click Done. Now the IR is ready for action. Unplug it from the computer and use the AC power supply to plug it in. It needs to be in the same room as whatever you want to control, but you don't need to aim it and it's content to sit in a corner. Download the Switchamajig app from the App Store and start it up. As long as your iPad is on the same Wi-Fi network as the IR, it will find it automatically. The first thing you see is a quick start screen. I'll just configure the TV here. Tell it the brand and then test the controls. You may need to try different code sets since most TV makers change codes from time to time. With the TV set up, we choose the built-in TV panel and start controlling it. But you can edit any panel you want or create a new panel. Turn on editing in settings, and then you can configure these panels to suit your exact needs. So you're not stuck with anything I've shown here, but hopefully you're off to a good start. Happy Switchamajigging!